Hello racing fans, and a warm welcome to Trackside, proudly brought to you by World Sports Betting. Bet with the best, bet with WSP, a leader in the fixed odds betting market and number one in the anti-post betting market. Well, Trackside this weekend, it's a doubleheader, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday we at the Big T, lots of action to look forward to there. Including the Oaks and the Derby Trial, and of course the Drum Star Stakes and the Senior Santa as well. And when I had a look at that card, well, it is competitive racing, and I have no doubt that the exotics are sure to pay well on Saturday. And then we move over to Sunday at Greyville, and that race, there are a few horses that look to be standouts in their respective fields, and I've included two horses from Sunday to follow, and just the one horse on Saturday. When I had a look at Saturday's fields, it looks like an exotic card. With regards to having a punt on the head, there are a few in their respective races that you can have a go on, but I think it's more an exotic card on Saturday. Well done to the winners last weekend. Of course, it was the World Sports Betting Classic Day in Red Saxon. What a win for Joey Soma, getting the better of Safe Passage and denying Safe Passage a run into the Triple Crown. But Rain in Holland, the followers of the Sean Terry runner, well, she's on track now to possibly grab the Triple Tiara, and on what she's shown to date in the first two legs, the Guineas and the Classic, the distance will be no issue for her, and I think that she will be very hard to beat come the third leg of the Triple Tiara. It's tough to pull off all three, but we've seen War of Athena do it last year, and we've seen a few others do it in years gone by, and I think that she's a very talented filly. She's been held in high regard since her 2-year-old campaign, and really nice to see her follow up as a 3-year-old as well. So that's something to look forward to come what is going to be, I'll call it Champions Day, because coming up in April will be the last two legs for the 3-year-old features, the Derby and the Oaks, and there'll be a whole host of feature races as well. But all that we'll cover in April, when all that comes to a great race meeting that will obviously World Sports Betting will be a part of as well. This weekend show, guys, well, it's 3 to follow. We got 3 horses that I've picked out to follow. One comes up on Saturday at Turfentine, and then we got one on Sunday. 2 on Sunday at Greyville. So I've also done a jackpot 2 that I like on Sunday at Greyville. So we'll go through the jackpot 2 as well. But away we go with our 3 to follow. And we'll begin in what I think will be the shortest priced horse on Saturday at Turfentine. And I think this horse will be priced up in the red as well on the form that he represents. But it'll be a nice confident start to this all-to-come treble that will be up on the World Sports Betting menu. It comes up in race number 3. It is a graduation plate over 1,600 meters. His name is Castletown, trained by Stuart Pettigrew. And as a 3-year-old, I think he's done superbly well. He's run in the Grade 3 Graham Beck Stakes, where he ran third to Desert Miracle. If you go to the World Sports Betting, Dingans was a decent 5th behind Safe Passage. Then the Grade 3C Cottage Stakes, that was not a bad run as well, finishing 4th behind Aragosta. And then last time out, I really liked the effort that this horse put in the graduation plate. It was a good 3rd behind Captain Lannister and Elusive Current, and we know that Captain Lannister ran a blinder in the World Sports Betting Classic last week, finishing 3rd behind Red Saxon and Safe Passage. So that is looking good. Anything from 1,200 to 1,800 meters suits him fine. The distance is no problem. And just have a look at the best weighted column. He's a clear standout there in the best weighted column, and everything on paper and on form does point to number 1 Castletown, and he's a banker bet for me in this all to come, and a banker bet for you in your all to come. So I can confidently say that whatever beats him will win, and I'm expecting him to win and win this well. Number 1 Castletown in race number 3. Just the one runner at Turfentine, as I mentioned, because I've saved 2 for Greyville on Sunday, and the first of our 2 horses will come up in race number 5. Now, this horse called Madiba's Kappa, we went for last time out. That was at Scottsville. He's really come well his last two starts. He ran a good second to Siege of Orleans, and then last time out he looked the part against that type of field, and I thought that he will be a hard horse to beat. And I can remember that race clearly, guys. It was a horse of Allison Wright called Denver that just ran off the course badly. I think skipped 20-25 lengths ahead of the field. He was just going too quick. And then leading the chasing pack was a horse called National Flag, trained by Paul Lafferty. And when they turned into the straight, you could see Denver was a spent force. He was going to fall in a hole badly. And it was a smart ride. It was a tremendous ride, I thought, by Tandiwe and Goodlaw, because of the chasing pack, he actually skipped at the top of the straight on Paul Lafferty's runner, and he was about 4 or 5 lengths clear of the third place runner, who was Madiba's Kappa, that was making his run. And when they came into the final 200 meters, it looked like National Flag was on very, very tired legs, and Madiba's Kappa was going to get the better of him, but it was not to be. It was a courageous, gutsy performance from National Flag, because when Madiba's Kappa came alongside him, he actually found another gear and he ran all the way to the line. So full marks, a 10 out of 10 ride from Atandiwe and Goodlaw. You have to give the horse credit as well, after all that happened in the race, to still find a good finish. So National Flag got the better of Madiba's Kappa that day, and Madiba's Kappa this time round, he comes to a gravel and he's nicely drawn at 3, which is a plus. But I'm just hoping that Jockey Muzieni, who's now got to know him as he did last time out, doesn't have him outpaced turning into the straight, because last time out, he had some ground to make up when National Flag skipped. He was making up the ground, but in the shorter running at gravel, he has to be within striking distance, because with all due respect, it's not the strongest field that he takes on here. And I think that when I assess the opposition, the way the race is going to be run, from draw 3, if he's positioned halfway into the back into the straight, I think he'll be hard to beat here. Number 3, Madiba's Kappa. And then the last of our 3 horses for the weekend comes up in the lucky last, which is race number 8 at Gravel. Now this horse, he's caught the eye in both his runs back. His name is Alsmart Daddy, and he's partnered by Anton Marcus. He's trained by a very informed stable of Lorenzo Karim. Well done to the yard. Lorenzo recently taking up his trainer's license, and things going superbly well for him. This horse, Alsmart Daddy's had 2 runs back since they gave him a break on the 16th of May. He's been off for 8 months, and his first run back was on the 24th of January, and that was over 1400 meters, and he took up the running early that day. He was the lowest rated horse in that field, so he carried bottom weight of 52 kgs, and he just found one better on the day. He was caught very late by Spring High. That was a good run back, showing his well-being coming off that long break. And then the last time out, well, I just thought the stable threw him in the deep end. He was the lowest rated horse in that field at 77. It was the World Sports Betting Club Privé Fever Tree Stakes, and it was just the wrong race for him. When you look at the opposition that he took on, there were horses that were rated 121, 111, 106, 109. There were horses in the 90s as well. It just was the wrong race for him, but boy, did he punch way above his weight. He ran a cracker. I think that was the run of his career to date. When you look at the opposition that he took on, the rating that he was at, badly under sufferance of a 77, to run just over 2 lengths behind Shampompo Shampizi. A tremendous run. In fact, his last 2 runs, look at the average rating, 84 at his penultimate and 97 at his last start. And this time round, the average rating is a 76. He's having his 3rd run back. It's an informed stable, a job that's worn on him before, and Anton Marcus. He's 1 from 1 over the course and distance. He loves racing up handy. He's got the draw to get there with ease. It ticks all the right boxes, the horse number 4, Elsmar Daddy, and there is lots of form to work around in this field. If you try and get to know each horse individually, you could make a case for a number of them taking on Elsmar Daddy, but just the way the stable have brought him on back from that 8-month break, now over 1,600 meters, a distance that all 3 of his wins have been over. I think this could be a favorable end to your day at Gravel on Sunday with number 4, Elsmar Daddy. So that's going to be our 3 to follow for this weekend. I mentioned that I've done a jackpot 2 as well at Gravel. Well, we got 2 bankers in that jackpot 2. In race number 5, we got Madiba's Kappa, and in race number 8, we got Elsmar Daddy. So I've decided to do a jackpot 2 there because it makes sense with our 2 bankers. So the jackpot will be very simple. Race 5, number 3, Madiba's Kappa banker, by the field in race 6, by the field in race 7. Race 6, at the time of recording the show, which is early on in the week, it's multiplied by 9, and race 7 will be multiplied by 13. And the last leg, which is Elsmar Daddy closing off jackpot 2, that will be banker 4. So it'll be 3, field, banker 4. And if you multiply that out, which is 9 times 13, you should get 117. Let's have a look at that. 9 times 13, yes, 117 Rand. That's what that jackpot will cost. And you got those 2 bangers. If they arrive and you get 2 bombs in the middle legs, well, you could be in for a very useful return on your investment of 117 Rand. That will give you that jackpot 2 1 time. So we got our 3 to follow, which is Castletown at Turfentine, Madiba's Kappa and Elsmar Daddy at Gravel, and we got that jackpot 3 a banker, field, by 4 a banker, costing you 117 Rand. In closing off the show, well, I've just been told by Ingrid, who's firmly part of the team when it comes to the recording of this show, and I thank her for that. She's been involved in what has been a wonderful, successful promotion. It was called the Summer Wheels of Challenge, or Wheels of Summer Challenge, that was run from December last year, and they were giving out prizes on a weekly and a monthly basis, but they had their finalists on Wednesday at White House, where they hosted everybody. I say the finalists, they had 6 finalists, that was 5 and the 1 winner. I say the 1 winner. And the final was a car that was won. Yes, World Sports Betting gave out a car during that Wheels of Summer competition, and it was a wonderful promotion throughout those months, and a wonderful finale as well. I had a look at all the pictures that Ingrid sent to me, and all the finalists were present, and one person or one customer or one punter, one loyal patron of World Sports Betting was going to walk away with a car. And I've been given his name. Well done to you, sir. Prem Nikkei was the winner, and I'm told he's from Stanger, and it was just a heartwarming story considering that the position he's been in at this stage of his life, and it was just a blessing that this car came his way and he walked away with that car. So well done to you, Prem Nikkei, on winning the World Sports Betting Wheels of Summer promotion and winning that car. And the other finalists that were present, the other 5 of them, I'm told that they all got 5,000 Rand each as a consolation as well. So a wonderful promotion. I think well done to World Sports Betting with that. And I'm told that, yeah, keep your eyes on the website and whichever store you visit, because there will be many, many more promotions to come. But a great promotion won by Prem Nikkei, walking away with that car. Well done to you, Prem Nikkei. Hearty congratulations. And that's a wrap of our show, guys. I trust that you're all going to have a wonderful weekend wherever you're punting or whatever you're planning to do this weekend. I hope you find all the winners, and on behalf of World Sports Betting, thanks to all the punters, but more importantly and more especially, thanks to you, the valued customer. Until next weekend, you take care. Salanigashle.